Are you recording?
I'm recording, yeah, right
Oh,
now.
okay. We're going to install this Garmin dash cam. We're not going to use the parking cable for now. We're going to use power from the PowerPoint or cigarette lighter cables so that we can go into FORScan and edit how long the PowerPoint stays on after the engine is off. So you can make this thing stay on for like 5 minutes after the engine's off.
And this is on a 2015 through 2020 F150, right?
Yeah, they should all be the same,
Okay.
except for that 110 volt bit. But
Okay.
as long as you pull this out, it'll be the same. Okay, from the beginning, well, basically you got you got a 12 volt outlet here that Ford calls an power point for the 12 volt cigarette lighters and the USB stuff. There's 3 of them. This is the one in the center dash. This 12 volt outlet. The interesting thing about it is you can go in FORScan and change how long it'll stay on after you turn the engine off, as long as the BMS allows you to keep it on. Unless you disable BMS, then it'll just stay on however long you say. But usually if you drive it around and then turn the car off, it'll stay on for like 5 minutes or however long you want to send it to. I think it's default to like an hour and a half. Definitely want to change it. So anyway, if you want your dash to stay on after you turn the engine off and you don't have a parking cable or whatever, or if you just want power after you turn the engine off for a few minutes, you want to tap into the cigarette lighter. If you try to do a fuse tap for these PowerPoints, this is a 2020 F150. They come with
No, this is a 2018.
Okay, 2018.
Yeah.
The 2015 to 2020, I guess, they come with M-case fuses in the engine. And there is no such thing as a fuse tap cable for a M-case slotted fuse or whatever. So, I just said I'm just going to tap into the wires behind this cigarette lighter. So if you want to do that, first you got to pull off the... This is a
platinum.
Platinum.
Yeah.
So platinum comes with this
Bang & Olufsen.
comes with this speaker cover. It goes right there.
So they got 4 tabs.
So you gotta like pull them out carefully.
Yeah.
So I have 4 tabs that are a pain in the ass to take out. So like that. Okay, when you take that out, then you'll have this left over. And you'll have 2 7mm screws right here and here. You take those out, then you'll have 3 tabs under here. You got to take those out. 3 tabs there. Then you can set this all aside. Okay, then you'll have this still attached. Okay, you'll have 2 more 7mm screws here and here. Take those off. Then carefully, you're going to want to pull back on the center dash, not on this part, just on this part. So you'll be pulling back on this. You'll have tabs here, here, and here. I mean, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs total. You know, you'll just work your way down till you get all this off. Okay, then you're just going to want to pull on this until you get some of these tabs off. You can't take this thing off completely because this is in the way. So you only get it off about this far. And now you get to the hardest part where you gotta pop this PowerPoint piece out, I guess, or whatever it's housing. It has 8 tabs. You have to push down.
No, first we have to unhook those couplings.
Couplings?
Yeah, the wires that go to it. We had to unhook that.
Oh, you can just do this first if you want. I mean, you can unplug the 12 volt wiring harness if you want. But you're still gonna, if you have this.
Oh.
So if you have an XLT or like I have, you can just take the wiring harness off for 12-volt cigarette lighter from
okay.
here. But if you have yours where you have this outlet, you have a second harness in here plugged in. You have to take them both out. I mean, I couldn't take them both out like this. So
Okay.
you gotta just kind of reach around here and constantly keep pressure outward and keep pushing on these tabs, all 8 of them, until you can finally get this thing to pull out.
And then you could take those.
And then you'll have these harnesses attached, and you can unplug the harnesses. You can unplug these harnesses, and then you can reach. Okay, so so then you gotta get the. Well, hold up. We gotta
Oh, that's right.
to get this glove box down. You have to open it, and then you'll have this piece sticking out. You have to show the other side of this maybe.
Okay.
You have to pull. No, that. You have to pull it to the bigger circle and pull it out, and then retract it. Then you got to pull these tabs to take these rubber pieces out as you bring it down, and you'll bring it down. Okay, now you can reach in here and yank out this cable with these 2 harnesses. This is a 2018 Platinum F150. Yeah. It's the same in my 2019 XLT. You'll have this harness with a white wire and a blue stripe. That is the 12-volt hot. You'll have a black wire with a blue stripe. That is the negative. So now you can tap into these, which I'm going to use with some T splice connectors, spade connectors. I'm just going to tap into them from right here.
Okay.
And that is how you tap into the 12-volt cigarette lighter, which we're going to use this for the dash so that we can make it stay on a few minutes after we turn the engine off.
Okay.
So,
Wait, I'm going to stop it for a second. We're rolling.
okay. So I'm going. It doesn't need to be waterproof in the dash, obviously. If it does, something went terribly wrong. You're underwater. You drove over a boat ramp.
Yeah, that happens a lot too, actually.
Yeah, you got bigger problems. So I'm going to use these T spade connectors. They're pretty good. And I'm just going to use, I'm going to put the wires. Did I pull them out? Oh yeah, here they are. I'm just going to use some pliers just to clamp them onto the wire. Pretty simple. So let's see, blue is 16 to 14, which I think is what that is. Here. Oh, and by the way, the default fuse for these are 20 amps in the engine fuse compartment. Just so you know. Okay. I'm going to use these blue ones. These are the connectors that clamp onto the wire. You just press them right on, and then they can connect to a spade connector in there.
Where'd you get those?
Amazon.
Okay.
You can just look these up.
Okay.
Okay, so now that we got this all set up, I can just hook them in pretty easy. Okay. 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 and then we'll hook them up with the spade connectors. You're gonna need your own wires or something to hook these into.
Do you have wires?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm about to do that.
Okay. I'm gonna start.
Yeah. It's like in there like this. You just reach around, pull on this, and then you can pull the tabs out of the hinge.
And then there's
The fuses.
fuses. Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta find the fuse tabs. I gotta figure out where the fuse tabs are. Ow. This is for the ground, so I can see what the voltage is safely. Okay, just on some volt.
Oh, okay.
And then this will tell me 12 volts or whatever. Okay, can I remember? I think 37 might be the moonroof. Okay, that's not working. What about 27? Okay, yeah, it might be 27. So it has 12.1 volts. But let's wait a few minutes after we shut the engine off here
Okay.
and make sure. So that was 27.
Well, the doors are open. You think that makes a difference?
Let me see. Check your. What's 27? This.
Did it just come off?
Yes.
Okay.
Passenger fuses. I looked at 27. Yeah, that's moonroof. Seems like moonroof is just always connected.
Okay.
On mine, I don't have a moonroof, but it's on 24/7. That fuse,
Okay.
which is that one. Okay. 27. Yeah, it's still on. I mean, I think it'll work.
Okay.
I think it'll work fine. Micro 2 fuse tap. Looks like this. The one the wire's attached to is this one. I'll put a 5 amp fuse for our circuit to the camera. This other one will be whatever was originally in there. And then on top of that, this one needs to be upside down. This one needs to be right side up, or it won't work. I actually don't understand that, to be honest, but
Okay.
that's how it is. I actually don't understand how that works, but
Okay.
yep, that's what I'm about to do.
Okay.
The 5 is upside down, and the original 30 will be right side up. Some of these are hard to push in. Okay, so like that. 5 is upside down.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna, or may or may not, do my own connector. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. My wire's gonna come up this way, right? Yeah, so I'll have it coming facing this way to the right.
Okay.
Fits better that way. To the right, it was hitting on something,
Okay.
so I just switched it around.
Okay, got it.
So the camera hooks up mini USB here. Goes to a little transformer where it was 12 volts. Now this is 5 volts. So, and then Garmin also has a proprietary data cable or something in there. I don't know. Anyway, over here you'll have I think it has its own fuse. I'm doing my own fuse, so whatever. It has a ground with a little round piece there, so you can hook it into a nut or something, a bolt nut somewhere. I think 2 is, where is it? Yellow battery, 12 volt. So that one will be 24/7 on. I'm going to use moonroof fuse because it's always on with the fuse tap. Number 3 is the accessory 12 volt, so it's supposed to turn off when the truck's off. We're going to hook it up to the cigarette lighter, also known as PowerPoint power. And then using FORScan, we can change how long it stays on after the ignition is off for 5 minutes or something before it goes into parking mode.
Okay.
So,
All right.
that makes sense. Okay. Okay.
That's the ground.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. So that'll go, yeah, that's already there. Let's see. Red, or no, yellow is battery, 24/7 battery.
Okay.
I'm gonna hook that into to this here.
Okay.
Yeah. Make it easier. Oh. I always like to do it maybe twice to make sure. Okay. All right. All right. Now this wire, we're planning on hooking to a wire that's here at the cigarette lighter.
Okay.
I might need to let's see. I gotta open up the glove box. See what I did exactly. I guess I don't have to. Yeah, I could just bring the wires over there all the way down to here, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, take this out. Okay. What do we do here? We got. Oh yeah. Okay, that's the cigarette lighter. Oh, okay, so we have to make.
Oh, you're hitting the.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Let's see, black. I don't think we need the black on this, do we? We only need the hot.
I don't know.
This is the cigarette lighter hot. Because the black is ground. I don't think I need a ground from this. Do it. Well, yeah, I don't think we have to use this ground on the cigarette lighter. We can use the one we already have down here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's taken care of. All right, so we'll do a spade connector into here and bring the wire down to this red accessory one.
Okay.
We got a.
Okay.
Well, did it that time.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. Okay. Alright. So I'm putting this into the. Oh, yeah, I have to fix the spade here a little bit. There. Put it in the hot for the 12 volt here. I still have to fix it. Come on. There you go. Okay. I'm going to route this cable to... I think if I go... Okay. Alright, attach this accessory wire to the cigarette lighter wire here. I'm going to use one of those butt splice connectors. Squeeze it on there. Yeah, I think it's on there. Okay. That'll work. Okay. Now we can test to see if it works.
Okay.
You want to get video?
Okay, we're on FORScan now.
Okay, so you connect, you'll connect to the thing or whatever with the button down there. Then you go to the chip tab, I guess you call it. Look for body CM, body control module, without all this other crazy stuff, just the normal module configuration. Click play. Okay, filter for PowerPoint. What? There's nothing there.
Maybe it's 2 words. Yeah, it's 2
Oh,
words.
I see. It's 2 words. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so your timeout is 4,500 seconds.
Good night. Yeah.
That's the default. That's so you can sit in your truck for like an hour and a half and use the cigarette lighter.
Oh, okay.
That's why I think it does that. But we just want to do it for the camera. So we'll just make it 60 seconds for right now.
Okay.
Testing. Or heck, make it 30 seconds. Hey Reed.
Hey, what's up, man? So are we putting the surfboard in the back of this truck too?
Yes. Okay, and then right. Click the right button. So, yep, change that. Cycle it off. I'm not sure how long I have to wait for this push button to start. I'm just gonna cycle it back on now.
Okay.
Okay. And then I click OK. Okay.
All right.
Now full access. The white one. Okay. And the camera. Okay. USB. All right. It might not turn on right now because you're starting off in parking mode. I guess we can turn the electronics on to start. Wait.
That should come on, right?
Oh,
There it goes.
I just pushed something. I don't know if that did it. I think the Mini takes a little longer. Green means it's not recording, I think. Now let's,
Oh, there it goes.
oh, there it goes, yeah. Okay. So it's recording now.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. All right, turn it off.
Camera's still recording?
And it should go off after 30 seconds, right?
Yeah, so 30 seconds. Does this have a second timer on it? I don't see one.
Okay,
I'm at 25 seconds on my watch, so.
Yeah, it just went off.
It did?
Yep.
Oh yeah. See? So you can change how long it stays on. It took me a while to figure this out because I really wanted to do this. So it took me a while to figure this out. So it means,
Hold it. Now it's blinking red.
so yeah, after 30 seconds, because we just did that, now it's blinking red. That means that the cigarette lighter accessory, PowerPoint, whatever, just timed out. So the accessory wire now has no power. So Garmin's parking cable detected that. So now it's thinking, oh, the ignition's off. Now we're going to parking mode. So blinking red is parking mode. So
And what does parking mode do?
you can change how long that goes on. You can make it 24/7 or 24 hours.
Oh, you
or
mean
8
on
hours.
the Garmin app on the phone?
And yeah, and
Okay.
and basically it'll do like motion or, let's see, is it, I think G-force or motion. I think you can have it record events or something.
Okay.
That's what parking mode is supposed to be. It takes a lot less power than to keep recording.
Okay.
And then eventually, if the battery gets too low, like 12 or 11.7 volts or something, I think Garmin will just cut it off automatically to save your battery. In addition to your BMS.
Okay.
So you should never have a battery issue. You have two things working for you. And yeah.
Okay.
So now we just have to route the actual cable around everything. Is oh. Just for a second. I've got to at least get some wire harness tape on it. At least a little bit. Maybe you don't need it. It's not a big deal. It just kind of, it makes everything just a little bit better to deal with.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't do it over the fuse, actually. It's just these little wires, makes it easier to handle. It's better if you have a lot of room to work with, too. Well, crap. Ah, dang it. Yeah, it helps a little bit. So I'm going to tuck all this behind here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. This bit, let's see. Oh, I gotta see how much length we need. Where are you doing it from here or here? On the left?
Yes.
On the left. I think there's a bunch of room back there. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. It might be easier to take this whole trim off, but that'll take more time. Maybe I might have to actually.
Okay.
Oh wow. Pretty easy. You have a lot of cables in here, including your door lights you can tap into.
Oh wow.
But they're insulated from any kind of water that gets here. So if you mess with that, be aware of that. And then and this piece has some tabs you gotta take off. Let's see, first I'll take this off to make it easier. Okay. This one's a pain in the ass to get out. Not here, but at the top. Let's see. This last tab here is the hard one to get out. I think you have to mess with the glove box a little bit just to get it off. Oh, I got it. There we go.
Oh, good.
I always hate taking that one off. But now I can do what I gotta do. Okay, so there's lots of room down here, as you can see. Let me get some Velcro. That's not. What the heck? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I want. Let's see, I'll put some of this under the carpet. Hide it. Well, let's see. Yeah, like that. Kind of hide it. Is that the pod guy? Max, come here. Max. I mean, I'm just trying to organize it a little bit. Not the best job in the world. Okay, I messed it up there. Whatever. I'll just do this. Good enough. Okay. Alright, now this wire, I want to go all the way up here. Yeah, like this. Alright, put the rubber back on for the door. Oh, well, it's alright as long as it stays behind this rubber. Okay, there, see, it's looking better.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'll tidy this up as well. Just kind of do something with it. Just, I don't know. And then, let's see. Oh, well, this is gonna need some more length actually to it to reach the cigarette lighter. Yeah, let me figure that out here. Okay. Okay. Okay, that should be enough. Maybe zip tie some of this wire to where the other wire is so that it stays out of the way of everything. Or else maybe it'll jam your glove box, I don't know. Max out there?
I think he is.
Hey, Max.
Come here, buddy. Max. Someone's yard.
No, he's in the garage, actually.
Is that going to close? Hope that. I think that should. Yeah. I just try to keep it where all the other wires are. And then kind of cut the excess. Okay. See if it closes. Make sure everything closes good. Yeah.
Oh,
It all works. Okay, now we'll put all this back.
Okay.
Okay. Just line up all the tabs with the holes. Oh, and I think you have to open it. I think you have to open the gear glove box a little bit just to get it in. Yeah, I think you got to start with this hole right here. This black one, this black tab, like that. The tab there, here. Oh, whoops! I got the rubber in there. I don't, whatever you call this thing.
That's the insulation.
Use a plastic trim piece to fix it. There. All right. Even your platinum. Your precious platinum. Okay. See? Almost can't tell anything happened now.
Oh wow, no wires. That's great.
Wire comes out right here. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah. All right. Now the really tricky part. See where they kind of come off, and there's a second one down here. To get it off, you just have to kind of pry it. I'm not even sure where to begin. I'm almost afraid this is gonna mess with the trim. Oh, I can kind of pull on it with my fingers and then get a head start. Yeah, that would be best, it looks like. Okay, there's a tab on the top here I just pulled off. Okay, when you get the top tab up here pulled off, then you want to kind of wiggle it out, I think. Yeah, this piece is really easy to break.
Okay.
And then now you have a bolt right there. 7, I think, 7mm.
Okay.
So when you pull this out of the way, you want to twist it and kind of go like this, and it's easy to break.
Ah. Okay.
And then same for the other side. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is a 10.
That's a 10mm.
It comes straight out this way. Well, maybe pull it out a little bit like this. Well, I forget exactly how it works. Okay, there it goes. What's that? I don't know. Okay.
Oh, that's the airbag, isn't it?
This is the airbag.
Yeah.
Yes. Gently pull it out. There's tabs right here,
Okay.
so don't break that. And then lean it gently down over the dash. Which one is the one I almost broke? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just be very. Yeah, disconnect the battery, because if you do something, you're in the. This thing goes off. I mean, it's gonna go off in your face, and you might have to go to the hospital.
Okay.
That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna copy where the other cables are, because you know that's the safe spot.
Okay.
You can either use the tabs they're using, or you can just zip tie them on. As long as you don't get in front of the airbag. Yeah, I might just have to zip tie these on or something. Let's see. We're more than halfway done. Okay, I'm gonna Got this old cable through here. Okay, just make sure it stays behind the airbag. Keep it with the other cables. If there's already a factory cable, then you know it's safe. Is that, wait. What? I messed the smart up. Like this. Okay. Around this so it never comes out, but I don't see it coming out anyway. So
Just tuck it under there.
just tuck it under there. That'll be fine. And then you want it all the way over here, right?
Yes, on the other side of the
Okay,
mirror.
so for that might require taking all this off then.
Really?
Well,
Can you go back behind there? Like with a
you can, but I
mean-
can't see what I'm doing.
like with a coat hanger or something.
Well, there's a lot of stuff going on back here. Last time I had to take off this assembly, but it was really tricky taking it off. Actually, this piece came off pretty easily on my truck. It was like nothing. Yeah, there we go. That's like easy. That might help. Let me see here. Here's there's a bunch of stuff going on. So, okay. I can just kind of route it like that. Okay, that's a lot easier than the way I did it. And then just put it back on. Okay. It's just, well, it looks like 2 tabs and whatever the heck those things are. Oh, does it go this way? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm glad we did that instead of doing all this.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. And then you can just kind of shove the wire up as much as you need or whatever. These tabs to the holes. Okay. Okay. All right. Treat this very gently. I think these are 10mm screws.
I can't remember.
I think they are.
Oh, 10. Yeah, I think they are.
Just gonna go on there. Okay. I think this other one I have to use a ratchet. Yeah, it's awkward angle. Okay. Let's just go back in. That. Okay. It's on. That's good. Oh wait, I think this top piece is supposed to go in first. Yeah. The larger area and this section, then this section, I guess, is the order
Okay.
you push in. Okay. All right. Turning it on.
All right, so we just turned the truck on and the camera came on, and we'll check it again in about 11 minutes. See if it's gone off.
But it didn't come on at first because I just turned on the electronics were already on.
Yeah.
But I think the voltage, it got low enough to where Garmin's voltage cutoff was trying to save the battery, so it wasn't turning on. So I turned the engine on, then the battery probably had enough voltage, and then this was turned on.
Okay.
So now we turned it off. It should stay like this for 10 minutes as long as Garmin doesn't do a voltage cutoff or anything.
Right.
And then it should go into parking mode after 10 minutes is what we set in FORScan.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is match these up. So I think it goes like this way. Okay. Actually, on my truck, my 12 volt isn't working, so I don't know what I did. Hopefully yours works. I still gotta open mine up and take a look at it. There you go. It's done.
And we're good, right? Good to go. Just
We're
gotta
good.
stick it to the windshield.
Like this sideways.
Like that right there. Wait.
Are you in the holes? I think you are now. Yeah. Now shut it. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah. There it goes.
Yeah. And so for all that effort,